Hi guys, welcome to Easy Just Like That. So today's video is about how to create very beautiful designs using your normal embroidery machine which you have at your home, like which has a very basic kind of stitches, and how you can combine those and create very beautiful patterns, and you can use these patterns to create your neckline, your hands design, or even around your like bottom of your dress or wherever you want. So I'm going to show you very simple technique how we can use these stitches and create very beautiful neck designs. So let's get started. So this is the cloth which I have taken. This is Mangalgiri cotton, and first of all I'm going to cut the hands. So I have folded the cloth twice so that I can cut down the hands, and I have taken like 18 inches of length so that it will come like 3/4 length of the hand, like it will be almost covering my entire hand. And from the end I have given 5 inches of gap, and after that I have curved it, and now I'm cutting it. So this is how you have to cut your hands. This is very simple, very easy. So let's keep it aside. Now I'm going to cut the body. Again, for the body I have taken like 14 inches of height, and I have double folded it. For the neck I have marked at 3 inches, and the total shoulder I am marking at 7. The front neck I have marked at 5 inches, and for the shoulders and for your armpit area you have to mark at 7 inches. Just draw like this, and draw a 45 degrees line for 1.5 inch, and just curve it and join the ends. And this side we have to like stitch it later. I'm not going to cut it, but that's how you have to stitch. So here we're cutting the neck, and here is the armpit or the armhole, sorry. That's all, and I'm separating the bits. Now I have removed the internal bit. Only one single thing I'm taking so that I can mark the back side. At back I am marking at 9 inches deep, and I am giving a nice big curve so that when we tie the thread it will look really nice. So let's cut it. That's it. So this is how it's gonna look like. So this is the back part, and this is the front part. So now I'm going to cut the lining. Again I have folded the cloth, mark the neckline, and then I'm going to take a help of another cloth. I mean, you can do it with a normal scale also, but I was lazy to find it, so I used cloth. That's it. So this is for you will join this cloth and then you will turn it around. And now I'm going to cut for the back part. Let's arrange it like this, and then I'm going to mark the neck as usual. And again I'm going to take some reference, and with that I'm going to mark it so that you will have an equal shape, like so. So let's cut down this as well. This side actually I'm going to stitch it because I did not have such a broad cloth, so I'm going to stitch it. So this side I'm going to stitch. Okay, let's remove the pins. And now I'm going to picot the edges, because that will make sure that your cloth is secured. Because this is going to be placed at your neckline, you have to be very careful. Make sure that the cloth is properly secured. So I'm going to picot the other side as well, the outer side of the cloth, which I'm going to use for locking the neckline, and then I will reverse it like so. So this is the back side, and this is the cloth which I'm going to put at the neck, and then I'll stitch it like this and I'll turn it around. So let's pin them. Now pinning will make sure that you don't stitch extra or less. The cloth will stay at place and it will be very easy for you to stitch the cloths together. If you don't have pins, you can even use safety pins, your comfort. If you want, you can just give it a light stitch with a single line of thread in your needle, and then you can stitch it all around. Then you can stitch on the sewing machine, and then you can remove that hand stitch. So completely your choice. So that's it. Now I'm going to stitch it. That's it. Let's remove the pins. Now I'm going to lock it so that later the threads will not come out and the cloth will stay at place. Simple. See how neat it looks. Now we are going to give cuts, because the round neck, when we turn it, then if we give the cuts, the cloth will sit properly and the shape will be very good. So you have to just give nice cuts and then just turn it around. I'm just pressing it with the hand like this, so that when I turn it will be easy for me. That's it. Now we are turning it like so, and now I'm going to give a stitch on top of it. It's better to use iron, but you can do it with hand as well. Now let's stitch it. So this is how the neck is right now. So I'm going to pin the outer sides as well, so that we can stitch that part as well. Just to make sure that the cloth is equally distributed, we have to pin it down. And that's all. Let's join it. So whatever extra cloth is there, I'm going to cut that. Okay, now it's perfect. Let's pin these as well. We're going to stitch completely so that the cloth will not move and it will stay at place while we are doing our embroidery part. That's it. So neck is safely secured. Let's remove the pins. Okay, I'm going to keep these aside. Be very careful while you're using these pins. Yeah, these you can poke yourself very easily, and trust me, I have got hurt with them so many times. So now these are the threads which I'm going to use to do the embroidery on this. Now one simple trick is you can take the measuring tape and mark it like you can divide equally for like half of inch or whichever way you want. Okay, let's do it cross, like half inches like this, and just follow that and draw it for the entire neckline. Like that you can do. If you are not confident that you can stitch equally, you can just mark it like that and follow the lines. It's very simple. This is a very basic simple design I'm showing you. This is going to be very helpful for you. If you have any kind of embroidery machine, definitely you will have at least 5 to 6 patterns of stitches, so any kind of stitch you can follow. Just continuously stitch in like one single style, and then you will create very beautiful neckline. So that's how you can do it. But I am pretty used to stitching, so I am not going to follow these lines. This is how I have shown you. You can do it like this, but the best way is to follow the line of the neck. So that's how I'm going to distribute. So this is the embroidery pattern which I'm using. It's very basic, but it looks really nice when you do like 2 to 3 at a time. It will look really nice. So just follow any of the lines. So I'm following the end of the neck, so that the stitch will be distributed equally. That's it. So the first line is ready. You can see already it is looking really pretty. So the same way I am going to give another stitch. Now let me change the color of the thread. Come on. Okay. Now I'm going to take the reference of the first stitch, and with that reference I am going to stitch the next line. See, just follow any of the line and then continue in that, so that the entire structure will be very symmetric. So I have taken the first stitch as a reference for my second stitch, and I'll take the second stitch as reference for the third stitch. Like that I'll go on, and then I'll finish this pattern. That's it. So I have taken very light color, and after that I'll be moving to a little bit dark and to more dark colors. Now the third stitch I have taken a different pattern, sorry. So this will look nice. This will create an illusion of a lace. The machine which I am using is Brothers 3700, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 3700. I have like pretty much 40 to 50 kind of stitches, I don't know. So any kind of embroidery machine you're using, they will have their respective stitches. Follow any of your favorite stitch and then just continue in that. It will look really nice, trust me. So next I have changed to the darker color. Now again I am going to give the same stitch which I have followed in the first pattern, and I am following the third stitch as a reference for my fourth one, and then following it like so, and it is done. And again I'll give the same stitch. So every 2 lines I'm going to stitch similarly, and the third line will be a different pattern. That's how I am doing it. If you want, you can put it like 4 lines and then the 5th line is a different pattern. Your choice. And this is the third design which I have put. Again I am giving the same design. Be very careful while you are stitching it. Have your eye on the previous stitch and then follow that line, otherwise the patterns will move. Or how I told you, like you can mark it and then follow those patterns, totally your choice, but I prefer this way because it is much easier and less time taking. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's take the darker shade. First I have taken cream, then I have taken sky blue. Now I am taking a bit dark of lavender. So this will look like I'm progressing from very light shade to darker shade. So this is the lavender right now. again the same stitch, the first and second, and the third will be a different pattern. If you don't want your cloth, like the extra cloth which we have used to fold the neck, to be in the front, you can like do it reverse as well. Stitch it from front and then turn it towards the inner circle, like up to you, but I wanted it to stay outside so that it will look nice. So that's it. Follow. Now this time I am giving the second stitch immediately after one stitch, just to create some nice patterns. Okay, so let's change the thread again. So this time I have taken dark pink. Now I'm continuing to stitch. Now this pattern you can continuously follow till you, if you want your upper body completely to be covered in these stitches like this, do it, it will look really nice. But I wanted to have only till the like 4 inches width, so that it will look very royal and very broad. But I don't want the complete top to look messed up, so I just wanted to give a nice neckline, so that's what I have done. So this is for my backside, and one last stitch I'm going to give here. So one more last stitch I am going to give with a much darker color. This is a dark pink color, very dark. I don't know if you can see the difference in the video, but this is really dark, like the darkest color. And the last line I'm going to stitch with that. And that's it, done. So this is how the pattern is gonna look like. This will look really nice, very grand it will look, and it's very easy. Just, you know, continuously stitching using your embroidery machine. This is very easy to do. So this is the front part. Like for the front part also I have followed the same procedure, and I have designed similarly. So this is the back. Now we are going to stitch these together. So I'm joining the shoulders now. And then I'm going to lock the ends as well, just to make sure that the cloth stays at place and there are no threads coming out. So that's it. The same way I'm going to stitch the other side as well. And then I'm going to lock this as well. Done. Now I'm going to do the same kind of embroidery to hands as well. So I'm not going to show you how to do that, but this is how the end product is gonna look like. And I have done the embroidery to the hands the same way how I did for the neck, but I have done like very less lines so that it will not look very awkward. It will look very nice if you do it for like 3-4 lines for your hands, and a little bit of broader if you do for neck also, that's fine, it will look nice. And I have given a single line of embroidery for the bottom part as well. Like for bottom I have done the step cut for the skirt, and this is a step cut anarkali. So this is how I have done the embroidery at the each joining point with the lightest shade, and it looks really nice. So this is how you can actually use the embroidery stitches which are available in your machine, and you can recreate very beautiful designs. And this is the very basic pattern which I have shown you. In future videos, I definitely promise you to show you very creative ways of using the same similar stitches but creating very beautiful designs. So keep watching, and definitely I'll get back to you with more interesting techniques. And I hope you like this video. I hope you will use this technique to create very beautiful dresses at your home with your own embroidery machine. Please like, share, comment on this video, and please do subscribe to my channel, and I will get back to you with more interesting videos. Till then, take care and bye.